Hi guys, welcome to Rootstem and welcome to this Adepta Sororitas, or Sisters of Battle, versus Orks Killteam Battle Report. Thank you very much for joining us, guys. If you do like this content, please consider liking, sharing, subscribing and checking out all of the usual socials. And of course, my website, rootstem.co.uk. But out of the way, we are going to be playing a Killteam game. We've got the Adepta Sororitas Killteam from the Compendium book versus the Orks from the Compendium book. We're doing a bit of a campaign. So if you go to rootstem.co.uk/siege-of- Utah, I don't think it's Utah, it's Uht, yeah, UHT. I'll make sure there's a link below and of course a link on this page, on the video. You'll be able to check out our forces, check out what's currently happening with bits of our team and who's injured, etc, etc. Trying to keep everything together so that everyone can find everything. We're playing loot and salvage. This will be our second game. The first game we played at the club, so it wasn't recorded, but I'll try and keep a list of all the ongoings when we can't get them recorded on that page for people to keep updated. The loot and salvage mission, of course, is just 6 objectives. We've got 2 down here, 1 just sneakily underneath that building, and then we've got a couple over here as well. We'll be counting the ruins as heavy terrain, so you can't shoot through them unless somebody's within 2 inches one side. And then, of course, you can shoot through and you can be shot. That's definitely going to be blocking line of sight. But there's 2 doors, so we'll be using the doors rule, meaning that you're allowed to go through the doors, but it costs you 1 circle of movement. And if folks want to, we're going to let them climb this, but it'll be like a full move and dash to be able to get from the bottom all the way to the top. And then, of course, if you want to jump, you can do, but that'll be another action point later on. I don't think a lot of people will be doing that personally. Couple of barricades, that's not included with the usual sets. And this is our kill team. This is just basically our kill team board. Everything's quite easy to do because it's mainly ruins. So this is the Adepta Sororitas kill team. We have Sister Superior Cassie. She has a combi flamer with power maul. We have senior, well, I'm calling them heavy gunners, I'm going to call them senior gunners. Senior gunner Hoist, she's got the heavy bolter. We do have Sister Elizabeth with a bolt gun, standard of course. Sister EJ with a bolt gun. We've also got Sister Landamelli. I don't know where I got these names from, guys. She's actually just got a bolt gun as well. We have Sister Jan with a bolt gun. And of course we've got Sister Cecily. She's also got a bolt gun as well. We do have Sister Vance. That's got a melter gun. We've got Sister Lucia, I'm making sure 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I'm sure I have enough. She's going to have a bolt gun, but she's also going to have a nice bit of a grenade to throw from my equipment, but that's later on. And we've got Sister Cheryl. That is actually, no, not Sister Cheryl, apologies. Sister Preeti. Oh, I hate having all these names. The icon bearer. Now, the icon bearer, she is injured. She's got sapped strength from the last game. So she's going to be -1 to strength. So the Ork kill team is going to be played by none other than Will. Yay! Because of course he always plays the Orks on this channel. That's because he's the only one with Orks on this channel. Right then, sir, let us know who have you got. We'll start from down here just to confuse you. This chap here with the...
So that's Gut Shredder.
Yep.
He's the looter. He's got a lingering ailment, so he's -2 to movement.
All right, he's hurt some knees. Bad knees.
Yeah,
Got some bad knees.
This
one here
is Loot Grabber.
Yep.
He's another looter.
Another looter. This chap.
Then we've got Rip. No, we haven't. It's because you're doing it backwards.
I know.
Thank you. Gar, burner.
Yep.
He's a burner boy. And we've got Bull, the other burner boy.
So, Gar and Bull. Fantastic. We're using it's a war boss model, but he's actually going to be the knob for the team. Mainly because of the weapon loadout. What's his name?
His name is Spleen Ripper.
Spleen Ripper. It's a very good Ork name, that. Very, very traditional Ork name. These 2 lads here.
Them 2 lads there. Going over the page. That's
I'll get it eventually.
That's it. Rip Guts is the first one on the left. And the other one is Ed Whopper.
Yep, and these two are actually the part of the Slugger Boys models, but they do look really good, so he's using them in this. The rocket launcher guy.
Rocket launcher guy. We'll get him, find him. Gordaka.
Gordaka. Again, another fine orc name there. And then the Grots.
The Grots. So the one on the left is Sneaker.
Yep.
And the other one is Grabber.
Why the hell? Is he a bit pinchy?
Yeah.
Has he been banned from some pubs for doing inappropriate things? Right. Very good, sir. So the deployment zones on this is going to be table edges. So it'll be that table edge and that table edge. We're not quite sure which table edge we're going to be having yet. We're going to set up. We're going to draw as missions. We'll set up. Once we've drawn as missions, we'll let you know what the missions are secretly, because of course we don't know what each of his missions are going to be. So we'll let you know, guys, know which ones on the video are going to be, and then we're going to get cracking. Right then, guys, we've set up. We've got quite a few sisters down here, all concealed, all in cover, and of course the orcs at the opposite side, kind of bunched up, looking at running forward into that terrain piece. We've got a couple of grots and boys down this side, and some more boys, grots, and shoot. Was there a grot down there? No, grots in the middle, apologies. Will's put a couple of guys on engage. They're on the bottom floor, so at the moment they're limited on shooting, but I think he's done that to try and make sure that no one can shoot him, really. We're now going to take you... We've already done the next bit of action. We're going to tell you what the missions are in a moment, but we'll pick Fortify, put an additional barricade down here. I picked Infiltrate, so on my first turn I'm going to be able to change one of these orders to an action order. Right, let's show you what missions we've got. These are the 3 missions that I actually have in this game. We are playing Spec Ops, and I do have the Spec Ops Purge All, I think it's called. Purge Order. So hopefully these will help.
These are the missions. Hopefully these should help me with my Spec Op elimination.
So those are missions. Because of the choices that we've already selected, I will be taking the first lead on the first turn. So let's get into some action. So during this first turn, then this sister's moved forward. She's activated her aura ability. The Orc War Boss decided to run through that door, which conveniently apparently closes behind him. And then he's run up to there. And then this sister has done the infiltrate, the heavy gunner. She's decided, you know, that guy down there, he needs some shoe. Possibly due to maybe a previous grudge from last game, to be honest. So I'm spending a CP command point so she can still move and she ignores cover. Because she's within 3 inches of this lady here, any 5s and 6s she gets is also going to be critical hits. So let's see if I can take him out. So 5 dice, needing 3s. That would actually be, because they turn into criticals, so that will be 2 crits and 1 through normally. Because I've got crits, it becomes P1. So you've got 2 dice, sir, needing 5s, I think, on him, isn't it?
Yeah, it would, because it's not that heavy armour.
So we can save 1, so we can save that. Takes that out. That will be 2 lots of that damage, which I think will be 10. So I will double check it. I think Will might be playing it just to scratch in a moment.
Absolutely.
Right, so Gretchen's moving forward, not able to claim the objective this turn, but can in next. This lad here has actually moved underneath the barricade, gone up, he's on an engage order, and he's trying to kill off his target. So I've actually done some damage to that one down there with my heavy bolter. She hid straight away. I've got a leader up here that's trying to claim that objective as best she can. Well, then this cheating unit with its rocket is trying to take out this sister. Go ahead then, sir. 5 shots, I'm in cover. So that would be 2 criticals. And what's the AP of this one?
It is AP1.
AP1, so I'm down to 2 saves. Yeah, we'll sort that out in a second. So I'm down to 2 saves, and it causes 4 and 5. So, but it's 2 hits. So I'd have an automatic 3 for being in cover, and I need another 3 to stop one of them from getting through. Which I do. So 2 saves knocks off that, which would mean I'd take 5 points of damage. And I'll just let her take it. Okay, so a bit more action going off. We've got some more guys moving up, trying to make sure that we've got the objectives or being able to jump on the objective next turn. Will has moved his injured guy underneath there and up. He's got line of sight to the battle system, to the sergeant. So he's going to open fire with this guy. He's not injured because he's on half. So he's opening fire. He's got a targeting array, which I think pluses 1 to hit. Okay, so he'd have a crit. And he'd have 2 normals. So my leader's in cover. The first one is going to be an auto pass. Right, well, I'll stop them 2 then, which will mean that the critical goes through, which causes the death gun is 6 points of damage. That's great. And kind of a usual with Kill Team, not much else happening. These 2 burner boys have moved forward as far as they possibly can. Well, not burner boys, 1 burner boy and 1 lad to try and accompany him. The others have kind of moved as stealthily as they can. These are exposing themselves, but it's Orks. I completely forgot Orks can move and fire with their heavier weapons. So hence why I've ended up with a bit of casualties on my side. I know he's lost 5 wounds, so I need to try and take him out as best as I possibly can. Right. Let's go into turn 2. So, Will's got the first turn. First thing he's going to try and do before he might die, because of course there's plenty of opportunity of my sisters changing their orders. He's going to fire at his target because she's bravely sacrificed herself to try and actually get that objective. So he's going to open fire. He's played Daka for this turn. So any criticals he can have a non-critical counts as a hit, and he only gets 1 normal hit. Don't worry, he's still got stuff that he can do. It's a P1, so it's AP1, so I'm down to 2 saves. And I do save it, so there's no wounds.
So now I'm going to play
So now he's going to play more Daka, meaning that he's allowed to shoot again. Because he caused no damage. And he whiffed completely! Oh my good gosh! That is not looking... Oh yeah, we haven't reset his markers. So in my turn, the melter gun has decided, do you know what, I'm going to action. They've got this nice little tool from it's Army Painter. Yeah. And it's fantastic for finding out if you can actually see people, which is great. So I've just done that. So if you have a look there, I've got a line of sight between them 2. So, but the second line is broken up by that cover. So technically, actually, he is in cover. So that would be an in-cover shot. So I'm going to fire open. And yeah, he's not within, he's outside of that 2-inch range. So I'm going to open fire on him with a melter gun. Needing freeze to hit. That's not good. Now the melter gun is minus his AP2. So Will's only going to have 1 save, which he can have as an auto pass. So he might as well have it as an auto pass. So that one would go to the save. You want to put a dice there for me, mate. Meaning 18 points worth of damage would go through. Even if he did a command point to ignore 1 damage, that would still be 12.
So he's dead.
So he's gone.
He's
been incapacitated. And that gets her an XP.
Right.
What she's done is fallen back out of the way of that flame. That leader's told her, save yourself, after she's just nuked that guy. But the leader, she's really just facing these on her own. So what's happening? Will's activating that guy straight into me leader again. Go on then, sir. Oh, he's a lot better this time. He gets 2 critical hits. Now, there's no AP, so I'm going to be on 3 dice. It's whether or not I decide I want to roll them 3 dice, or whether or not I decide I'm going to... Actually, I think he can retain 1 as an additional hit.
That's what we're looking at. So that's a standard.
So what I will do is I will stop the standard with me being in cover. That blocks. I need to try and roll a double 6. And I don't get it. So the leader will be incapacitated by that sort of shot. So Will there with his headhunter running up to 3 points. I've activated that objective for a second time, making me up to 3. And I'm also going to shoot his leader because she's a marked target. So if Will wants to try and take her out, he might be doing himself out of VPs. So it's whether or not he's going to, risk it this turn. She's going to open fire and try and antagonise him. No critical hits, just 2 normal hits. He's got 3 defence dice, and I think he's got heavy armour.
No,
he's got 4 up.
It's pointless putting heavy armour on him. So 4 up save.
That's at least 2. Doesn't matter what the last one is. That stops there. So she shoots him. Goes ping, 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 and bounces off. So far we've got objectives being actioned. We've got some grots down here. That's actually activating some more objectives as well. This grot activated this one and fell back. This sister's deciding she's going to tell her sister to duck, and she's going to shoot into the exposed leader. I'm going to try and do his best to try and take him down.
Back.
2 criticals and a normal. That is going to be painful. 3 saves, needing 4s. So, you've got 2. So you've got a choice to either stop a normal or stop a critical.
What's the damage from
But
normal?
it's a 4 and a 3. So it's 7.
Right.
And that's 4 and 4, so that's 8. So either or, because you've got no command points left, he is going to get squished. He's going down from bolt of fire.
Yeah.
Oh dear. And
Copying.
so headhunter for me as well. That increases me now to 5. Yeah, like Will says, not like being boring. But it does remove a major threat down in that area. It's just all this lot that's hidden behind that door that's going to cause me issues. So clawing back some of this turn, the death gun is now going to open fire on the melter gunner. Needing 5s, he's got a critical and a normal save. So of course, I will take the cover.
Which the critical will make another hit.
Oh yes, it does, due to Daka Daka Daka. So I will take a normal save and stop that normal save from going through. I'm going to see what I roll on these dice. And I get 2 more normal saves. So what I will do is stop the critical from going through and just take the normal damage, which is it 4?
I believe.
So this particular sister here has decided to do an action. She's gone up. She's been now within 2 inches of the obscuring terrain, so she can fire through it. But she's going to choose the grot rather than the actual boy because she wants to try and finish off that unit. So she shoots the grot. And she gets 2 criticals and a normal. What's for grot's defense? And he gets no saves. So he would take a hell of a lot of wounds and would go squish. So the grot, angered by his buddy going down, has charged his sister through the ruins. He's going to need 3s. So he got a critical and 3 normal hits. I need 4s. And I got 2 normal hits. So it's a weird sequence when you do this. Will, do you wish to parry or strike?
Strike.
So you're going to strike first, okay? No problem. What are you going to strike with? A normal hit. So how much damage do you do for a normal hit, sir?
The normal hit is 4.
So that will take her down to 4 wounds. Well, there's no point in her parrying because if I parry, the other one's just going to hurt me. So I'm just going to hurt him. So she smacks him in the face and causes 2 wounds on him.
So he's on to 8 wounds. I'm going to smack you back.
And you kill her.
And then the critical just takes her head off.
No, not yet. We'll see what happens when she rolls the injury.
No, it's took her.
So I'm going to action this lady here. She's going to action her banner. She's going to move to engage. She's firing through there, firing into him. And she's going to try and take him out. Now she needs 3s.
And
She didn't get any criticals. 5+ gets criticals. So you're in cover. You've got 3 saves. You can auto pass 1, which you might as well.
Yeah.
So put 1 down as a 5.
I've got 1 as a 5.
Yep, so that's auto passed. And then 2 normal saves coming up.
No.
No, that would be
Enough to kill 8 damage?
6, I think it is. So into your turn, sir. You're going to overwatch this guy here. I'm guessing he's going to try and take out this lady. He does need 6s now. He got 1. So what that does is because it's a critical hit, it then turns one of his fingers into a normal hit. So we are going to count that 5 as hitting at the moment. I'm in cover, so my first save is going to negate that. So I need at least 2 saves here, or, well, I could actually use a bit of a CP, but we'll see what happens. So I only got 1 save, so I could either try and, in fact, no. I'll take the hit, and then I'll use my last command point for this turn to negate the damage. So she is still alive. So the sister on top has moved to engage orders. She's going to blaze down at him. She's going to try and take him out. Still within 3 inches of his sister. She gets 3 critical hits. There is no point you rolling to save, sir, because even if you pass, well, do you want to do an auto save? Actually, no, because even if you got 3 critical hits, that one's still going to go through for a damage. Yeah. So that would actually take him out. So unfortunately, he can't save there, and he's gone. And then on here, this lady decides to action, and then of course moves forward into the objective, staying within that sort of healing zone, and she gets another XP. Okay, we moved into turn 3. We both got a command point back. Willow's decided to do Daka, and he is going with this chap first. He's moved up, he's sighting his target, and he's going to try and blow her away. So needing his 5s, he's got 2 criticals. That would actually cause 2 points of additional damage. He's got Daka, so that gives him an extra 1 there. I'm going to need some serious saves on this. I didn't get some serious saves on this, so all I could stop is that, which would mean that that would go through. Even if I stopped one of them with a CP, that would be, is it 6 with that?
Yeah, 6 damage.
6 damage, plus the 2.
No, 5 damage, sorry.
Ooh, right, okay.
It's 5 damage for crits, 4 damage for standard.
So, but I'd take 2.
Anyway.
Because of the mortal wound thing.
Yes.
So she's down to 4, and then if I did stop that, I'm still taking 5, so she's still going to get blown away, unfortunately. So she has gone. You have got your challenge marker, sir. What?
Splash 1 as well.
Splash 1 within an inch. There's nobody close. We're good.
So I have got my challenge. Seek and destroy. So
after the rocket, my melter gun has gone that way. She's not within an inch, but within 2. So ignoring that cover, she's going to try and cook this fool. God damn it!
Dice, you know.
I have rolled about 2 or 3 6s with these dice so far. These are the new ones from Workshop. Do I command point one of these? Because I need to get rid of him.
Can you command point?
Yes, you can. You can re-roll it to hit. A single to hit or save dice with a command re-roll. So that's 2 hits. Now it's AP 2, so he's down to 1 defense dice. But I wanted a good hit. Damn it!
Let me check their saves, because I think theirs...
It is a 5. So he's lost 6 wounds. So rather than sacrifice his charge, what he's done, he's decided to action that. He is injured, so it's minusing 1 to hit, but he's going to throw a stick bomb over the top into her. So that's 4 shots, normally needing 3s, but he's going to need 4s because he's injured. Oh, that's a critical and 2 normals.
So with Daka, is that classed as shooting?
It is a shooting attack, yeah.
So that's classed as a hit then?
So yeah, because of Daka, so that would actually take that up. Yeah, so that'll be 4. Now what damage does a frag stick bomb do?
Not loads, but in many...
So standard damage is 2, crit damage is 4.
That's 4, and we're 2.
So I've actually still died, even though I've saved all 3 of them. I was hoping to get at least 1 6, because if I could have saved them 3, I'd have suffered 2 wounds and still been on the tabletop. She goes down. So over here, taking advantage of the fact that you get an extra 2 inches for charging, that lad's charge around the barricades and into combat with his sister. So he's going to get how many attacks?
4 attacks, so he's cutting nozzle.
Yep, needing...
Hitting on a 3.
Hitting on a 3, he's not injured or anything, so go ahead. That's 2 hits.
Lethal on a 5.
Is that what it says?
Yeah, lethal 5.
So we'll turn that to a 6, because then it makes it easier for us to be able to do it. So my defense, as it were, or attacks back.
Wow.
2 criticals. So I'm guessing what you're going to do is hit me with that critical first before I do anything else.
Yeah.
Which is how much damage?
That is 5.
5. So that happens. I am going to block the second hit.
Right.
So I don't actually take. So I take 5. Nothing else happens there. So 5, 6, 7, 8. So she's on 3 wounds left. So a little bit of action going on. This sister moved up here, opened fire into him, and took him down to 1 wound. She actually scored 9 wounds against him. That was. I thought it wasn't going to do that much, hence why we didn't record it, and then it went quite well. I needed to make sure I don't turn the camera on. This little got decided the mission is more important than anything, and has moved up. Take the objective, taken that twice. Heavy Bolter now has gone on to engage, and she's going to go, yeah, that guy there with 1 wound left, let's finish him off.
Let's get him.
Let's get him. Maybe not, because I'll be honest, that would be a fail, because you are in cover.
Auto pass.
So it would auto pass. That has been a terrible, terrible turn. So this turn has not gone very well for me at all. I've not incapacitated any orcs. He's incapacitated 2 of my guys. I've still got someone to go with. Down here, these 2 ladies concealed themselves and claimed objectives. This lad, not really able to see anybody, dropped down, fell back. But now he's going to get an overwatch. And the only real guy he can overwatch with is this chap here. And he's going to try and take out this lady. So it's going to be...
He is injured.
He is injured, so he needs 6s.
But 6s are bad for you anyway.
6s are bad for me anyway. Because what that does is that basically means that he gets a regular hit as well because of Daka.
And a mortal wound. Or 2. Or 1. Or 2.
Well, we'll see what I roll for my saves, because my saves have been terrible when we turn camera on.
Well, you just hope now you're getting good rolls. Oh no.
So, how much does your normal hit do?
Enough to kill her, I think.
I don't know if it
4.
does. 4. So what actually I'm going to do is I'm going to take that and stop the critical.
Yeah.
That still causes 1 mortal wound, which knocks her down to 5. That then does 4, meaning she's alive with 1 wound left. There we go. So I've managed to save with 1 wound left, but I have a funny feeling, even though I ran forward and action that, and then of course in my turn, she's just going to fall back to there.
And then shoot him.
No, she can't, because it's two action points to fall back.
Right.
So she's just going to fall back to there, but nothing else left to go with. Will's on 11. I'm on 9. That objective is disappearing. That objective is disappearing. That objective there is disappearing, but these 2 aren't. So we're going to have a look to see whether or not it's worth continuing. Okay, so looking at it, if Will had got the initiative, it would have been game over. So we rolled. I got the initiative, which was a surprise. Even with Will's special ability for his base, allowing him to re-roll 1, I still managed to sort of get the initiative for this turn. So we're looking at it, and it's going to be very, very close to see whether or not this game is going to end. So I'm going to go first. I've already explained the deadly marksman to Will, so there's no point, because if he doesn't do it, then I don't do it. So she's going to open fire, and she's going to try and take that git out.
You love the guy.
She's going to spend her CP
to make sure he does.
to make sure that I can still move afterwards, and he doesn't get cover.
In this, I'm going for Daka.
Yeah. So
So I've spent mine.
Spent his.
Oh, that's
So she got. Yeah, it will do, because that makes it AP1.
Yeah.
So you've only got 2 saves, and you've got no cover. Well, you could still do it, actually.
So
You could still do it, so roll them dice.
I'll have 1 as a cover.
You can't, because I ignore cover because of
Okay.
my special,
So
my
I've got
thingy
2
ability.
dice, right?
So you've only got 2 dice because it may become AP. So you could save the crit, but you can't save that one.
And he's
And
only
you've got
got
no,
1 wound.
and he's only got 1 wound. So he goes splat,
He's dead,
and
Dave.
she gets a point. So that now takes it to
Was
10.
it yours or was it mine?
It's mine, mate. Yeah, they're all over the markers were mine.
Oh.
So she's
I'll
going to
go
move
back.
now back to where she was before. She can't change the order. But she's going to do that to try and make sure that she stays alive. So in retaliation, this burner boy is going, do you know what? I'm going to burn her. That's only got 1 wound left. So he's firing, needing 2s to hit. I can't stop that, regardless.
So that
even if
was
I got...
at least
yeah, well, that counts as a hit. Even if I got 4 crits, which I can't physically get 4 crits. So she is taken out of action.
That's a nice little Bernie dance.
So that little guy's ran off, or trying to get into best cover as he possibly can. That's 6 inches. His sister has moved across. She's got aim and line of sight to him. He's within 2 inches of that. I can see him. She's going to try and take off them last 4 wounds. But he is in cover. She gets 2 criticals and 2 hits. So he's in cover, so he can have 1 auto pass if you want to. Or you can attempt to roll all 3 dice.
I'll have an auto pass.
So one of them's a 5 already, so that negates that one. So he's got 2 dice remaining. No, he is blown away.
Damn.
So on Wilt's turn, he's moved up, he's activated this guy. The Grot decided, yeah, I'm going to take that objective, moving him up to 12 VPs, and then he buggered off down there to make sure that it's hidden. This lady's gone across the barricade. She's only got that type of move left. She's going to now open fire onto this lad. Thing is, there's still 2. He's in, and he's in left to go with. And yeah, I think it's going to be close. So she's opening up. She needs 4s. She's got 1 so far, and a critical. So 1 and a crit. You've got 3 saves because we've just worked it out. He's got no cover from there. So 3 saves needing 5s or 4s. I don't know if he's... Is it? Yeah. So he saves that 1 and takes 4 damage from the crit. So he's going to be down to 6. Oof, it's getting tight. So we've had a look, and if this guy went up here, there's too much blocking terrain to be able to see that lady. So he's not going to be able to have a chance to shoot her. So what he's doing is shifting over this side. Is he on 3 wounds left or 5? He's on a second 1 hit, he's on 5. So yeah, he actually is, because he wants to be able to get that far. So he's now going to open fire into this woman here, needing his regular hits. It is him that needs regular... Oh no, he's got the goggles, so he needs 4s. So he's got Daka Daka Daka, so another one turns into a hit. She is in cover. So one of them is going to be saved.
2 regular saves.
Nope, she has perished. She has gone the way of a dodo. She's gone down. So, Will's moved with this guy, not able to really do much. He moved him out of the way to try... He moved him out of the way to try and make sure that I didn't blast him. I've actioned that there. It's this last shot. So she is now targeting that chap down there. Right. So this is very important because this could win me the game. Shooting. Needing freeze.
Boom.
2 criticals. Now, you are in cover. Do you wish 1 to be an autosave, or do you want to try and save 2 crits on 3 dice?
I'll have 1 auto pass, obviously.
Okay, so 1 auto pass. Well, no, it doesn't stop it.
Right.
Because it's just a regular save. So you need another regular save. Yeah.
A 5 and a 6 then.
Right, so in actual fact, that does stop me because I do 4 points of damage with that, which knocks him down to 2 wounds remaining and doesn't kill him. And at the end of the game, I get Deadly Marksman because she's still alive, making it 12 points to 12 points. What a finish, sir. Oof. At 1 point, I thought I'm winning it. 1 point, I thought I'm losing it. Up and down everywhere, and I've got quite a few sisters left remaining, actually, surprisingly. And I think you've got quite a few orcs. We're going to be rolling some casualties off the field.
Absolutely.
Yeah, there'll be some
6 orcs down there.
6 orcs, well, 5 orcs, 1 grot. That grot's not, you're not bothered. Not bothered about grot goes.
No, but they're gaining most experience at the minute.
Well, yeah, just keep running around getting objectives. And I've got 6 down as well. Right. Thank you very much for watching that, guys. We hope you enjoyed that game. We enjoyed that game. We hope that we got everything correct, because we don't play Killteam that often. So I'm hoping everything is correct. If you do, like I say, if you want to keep an eye out on what's happening with the campaign, just go to bootstem.co.uk/siege of Hurt, UHT, and then you can basically just keep yourself updated. We're going to be trying to update all the stat lines and everything else on there as well, as best as I possibly can. Well, thank you very much for watching. We will see you next time.
Goodbye.